Hello, welcome in everybody. Welcome to All Signs, the weekend check-in. I did the weekend energy check-in, what's coming towards you this weekend, because we have a big weekend. We have the new moon and Virgo eclipse, and we have the fall equinox, and we have the collab between Archer Astrology and I on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is going to be great. This whole weekend, that energy, you guys want to tune in and see with two different readers what we bring in for this crazy energy that we're going through. And my Virgos, you're getting readings from two Virgo risings as well. Two water signs with Virgo risings, right? So we have a big weekend with Virgo energy, new moon, and the eclipse energy. So mark your calendars for Sunday, 5 p.m. For that. Also, so I'm just going to look at your energy right now, any challenges you're up against, and the energy of the person that you're dealing with, and if or whatever is going to happen this weekend, if anything. If I don't see any like instant, in the readings, I always do try to show you a potential or what's going on in the relationship in general anyways. Because, sometimes you're in a situation where you just know nothing's going to happen on this weekend. It's just too soon, or it's not practical in your life. And we do these readings so often that, so I try to keep it with that perspective as well, and just show you an energy as I go through Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. I connect you with each zodiac sign as well at the end of each reading. So you can have that. And I will today bring any guidance that Spirit has for you with the new moon energy and the new moon cards. So those will be coming in as well. And so that's it. Hello, everybody. Make sure you are coming in and telling me your sign, who you're here for, what you're doing, who you cross-watching. I will be going live at 4:30 today as well with Superchats. I am going on a road trip September 30th. I'm leaving for 2 weeks. I'll be taking you guys with me. It is going to be a unique situation. I'm going to have to work it with this channel. I'll be outside, doing campfire readings maybe with you guys. So I don't know about super chats yet and things like that. So keep that in mind that in a couple weeks I'm going to be on the road, and I might not be doing them for a couple weeks, but we'll see. All right, so we do Aries at 3:33. I'll start you off at, and timestamps will be up after the reading. All right, so keep that in mind for those of you that are not here live with me. After it processes, the transcript will be up and timestamps will be up. So Aries. You'll be getting your vacation with me. Hey, that's okay. I'm definitely going to bring you guys with me. There's going to be campfire readings, and I'm gonna film everything. I'm filming everything on this trip. He's still trying to reach out. I'm gonna do Aries at 444 because I was still. All right. Let's see. Aries. All right. What energy are you currently in? Bring some s'mores. I'm trying to film all the foliage for the autumn foliage. So I am definitely going to film, and I will share with everybody as I film. All right, so your energy right now, Aries. Oh, we got the Five of Swords. So who you arguing with? Who you messing with? Who's messing with you? All right, the Hermit card. All right, so I got a Virgo energy already showing up. I don't know if you've been, silenced, or you feel distant from somebody that you're connecting to. They may have gone, distant. I don't know if somebody just went ghost or quiet, or you just went ghost or quiet, because this is your energy, but it does look like you're dealing with somebody who is being distant from you. You know, your challenges, though, you might be taking it personally. All right. You know, focusing on anything that, you know, everything that could be going wrong, rather than, you know, what other possibilities are there? Maybe a person just, you know, fell asleep. I don't know. But, you know, your challenge is you feel rejected. You feel like it's just not working out for you, the situation. Why is the situation not working out for you? Why does it seem like, are you attracted to people like this that just are always going quiet? And or unavailable, or just seem distant from you. And you know, so I am seeing here, though, that you're struggling with this connection that you're already trying to connect with. Your person is getting ready to reach out, you know, so their energy is the Page of Swords, and their challenge is the Page of Cups. This person has a hard time opening up. Okay. And I can see that. So you are dealing with somebody who, you know, will talk, will chat, will shoot the shit with you. Doesn't ever know what to say when it comes to feelings. I don't know if you ask this person how they felt about you, and they just don't have the words for it. They don't really come clean or clear with their feelings for you. And you might be taking it, you know, the wrong way, though, because it looks like your person here just doesn't feel comfortable talking about their feelings, talking about emotions. All right. Let's see if there's any influence going on here. The Lovers card. All right. So I don't know if there's another relationship going on, or the problem here is, you know, commitment is obviously always commitment when it comes to these relationships. Clarity on this, the King of Pentacles. Looks like you're up against, I got a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn showing up for you. But it does look like you're up against somebody here that they have to divide their time between relationship and love affair. All right, whether it's work, health, you know, their material assets. If they're a parent or they're responsible, they put their responsibilities and all that first. I am seeing the pages show up. So your person here could either be responsible for children, or you know, on the other hand, though, too, this person could also just be somebody who is a little bit immature as well, too, maybe younger, or one of you is younger than the other. All right. So I see that this person's energy towards you, though, is very, very interested in you. All right. They just might not say everything that you want them to say. They may not always connect with you or text you when you start talking about feelings, is what I'm getting. Now, the Lovers card, it does seem, though, that there is feelings here for you. There is a possibility for a relationship. You have Gemini energy, you have Virgo energy. It's like, I want to see where this goes. It's just, but you're torn between somebody here also who is in no rush. This is somebody that takes their time, Aries. They're in no rush to jump into anything. They want to build the connection. They want to talk, you know. Maybe they're not feeling the feels just yet, you know. Sometimes we have to deal with that, you know. Sometimes people take longer to develop feelings for us than we do. All right. And, you know, it could be something like that. But what I do see, and I'm going to get more clarity for you, is the Eight of Cups. You have a habit of dealing with people who avoid you, ignore you, or run from you. All right. And so you may have developed a fear of commitment. You're afraid to commit. You're afraid to get invested in somebody because they're going to hurt you. So now it's mirroring back to you. And what I'm seeing here is that you might, the more somebody feels like they're pulling away from you or not responding to you, you start to maybe pull away, pull your energy away, and then assume that your person is not interested, which is that Five of Pentacles. You start to think, oh, they're gonna leave me, they're rejecting me, whatever. So I'm gonna be the first one. I'm gonna act like the badass, be the first one to be like, nope, I'm done. See you later. And you know, and I just feel like this person is on a different pace than you. They're not in any rush to build something, but because you're so used to dealing with people that run from you or maybe unhealthy energy in the past, you're misreading your person. All right. I do see communication coming in. I see, you know, maybe asking questions, maybe wanting to talk to you, you know, just see what you're up to. But every time feelings come up, this person here, it's like, yes, I got feelings for you, Aries. The Lover's card, I do. I'm feeling you. I really am. But I don't want to talk about my feelings right now. You know, I'm not in my feels like that. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that you've been connecting to for a long time, I will look at Aries through Pisces. All right. Everybody has their own story. Now, some of you might be like, well, we've been together a long time. I'm hoping they do feel for me, and I hope they do too. But for whatever reason here in this reading, it feels like somebody's just stumbles with the right words to say or what to say when it comes to their feelings. All right. So anything else Spirit wants you to know? I see the Two of Wands. All right. This is my mini emperor. This is, you've already seen the vision. You know what you want, and keep your eye on the vision, right? Trust the flow. This does show that maybe somebody here is, whether it's you or your person, are a little fearful, kind of at a crossroads. You know, what's going to happen next? Is this going to be the same thing as before, or is this going to be something new? Are we going to do this different? Well, it looks like you both are still very passionate about one another, and there's an opportunity for you guys to get together. All right. You have making plans here, you know, seeing, you know, but keeping things fun and light. Right. So I do see keeping things fun and light. So you may be feeling distant from somebody, but it does look as though the awaited messages are coming in for you with that Page of Swords. And you could be making some plans here to get together. All right. This is going to be, guys, this is going to be a weekend for everybody. You know, I mean, it's already started this past week. Tell me how your last week's been, right? Tell me. You know, some of you, and I don't know, maybe some of you have had a great week. It's been kind of a weird energy, and now we're going through this weekend collectively, you know, energetically, and we got the eclipse. So, right. So let's see with the new moon energy, and then I'll look at Aries through Pisces. All right. So communication is key. I am seeing new moon energy for you. So we are seeing communication is showing up for you. Okay. For those of you that waiting on communication, like I said, this is another confirmation for you that communication is coming in. All right. I do too. I'm glad you said that. You see a lot aligning with you. I do too. Right. But I definitely feel the weirdness in the energy. I feel the shifts. I feel the weirdness in the energies. Unleash your kindest self and be kind to yourself is what you might be blaming yourself for something or being hard on yourself about a situation, Aries. But this is also reminding you that you just soften up on yourself. All right. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. All right. Any actions or intentions from Aries through Pisces? All right, Aries through Pisces for Aries. All right, you have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, there you are, waiting by the phone. Aries, Knight of Wands. All right, so I'm seeing some passionate energy come in from your Aries. You guys have strong chemistry. You guys know how to work each other, and you know what you both want. So it does look like you have some fun times coming in with you and your Aries. Taurus and their feelings, maybe holding back a little bit. You know, I see the Queen of Cups, and this is somebody that takes time to kind of process their feelings. So your Taurus may be in their feels, holding back from you, not quite sure what to say, but it does look as though they have an emotional attachment to you, emotional bond with you. Gemini's got the card of curiosity. Gemini's got the uncertainty. Gemini's got, I've got feelings for you. I fantasize about you. I think about you. But, you know, I'm just, you know, maybe your Gemini has FOMO, you know, they're, you know, afraid of commitment. Who knows what it is, you know, but it's not that they don't think about you. So they think about everything all at once, and they're not quite sure just yet. You know, they're kind of all over the place. They have they're asking a lot of questions. All right. We have Cancer is hot for teacher, right? Cancer is definitely feeling you, feeling the love. They see a future here. Maybe they don't know how or when or what to do, but they definitely have your energy in their field, and they see a potential future with you. Leo, all right, so it looks like Leo is thinking, you know, we have potential for growth here. You know, maybe let's see what's out there. Let's see what we can do here. But I also get a feeling that you and Leo too are sort of keeping your options open as well, but you're not ready to close the door just yet. Virgo, all right, so Virgo here, all right, you're almost there with a Virgo. It feels like, you know, they may be down and out. They might be dealing with something right now, but they still desire to be with you, all right? The card was in reverse, and I'm not taking reversals for my own reasons, right, during these eclipse seasons, but it was in reverse. So that's why I'm saying it's, you know, there might be something that is not feeling good right now. Your Virgo's not feeling good. Maybe it feels off or whatever, but it does look like you guys will figure it out, you and Virgo. Be easy on your Virgos this weekend. Libra, you have communication coming in with a Libra. We're seeing news. We're seeing clarity with the Libra. Scorpio, there might be a setback with a Scorpio. It looks like you guys have, you know, kind of worn things out or are worn out from one another. And it looks like we need a break. We have Sagittarius, this sense of urgency happening here, a shift in energy. It looks like, you know, we're finally getting somewhere with the communication. Capricorn, finally getting somewhere too with, you know, our feelings. Capricorn may open up to you and, you know, announce their feelings for you. Aquarius, all right. So Aquarius here, not quite sure, not very confident about the situation. All right. You guys may be dealing with a hard time right now, or the bond just seems to be weak. And you're not quite sure what's going on here. All right, so it does seem to be a break in the bond with you and Aquarius. Pisces, we are seeing a block with a Pisces as well too. It looks like you're dealing with somebody who's defensive, somebody who's got their guards up, and but it doesn't mean that it's over. You know, this is an energy here too. It says, oh, we got some challenges, but you know, if you're up against it, if you're ready for it, we can still keep trying here, all right, and be persistent. But I do see the walls are up with your Pisces. All right. All right, let's see Taurus. All right, Taurus. Why do I seem like I'm not in the center? There it is. No, Taurus. Taurus. All right, you get to hang out. All right, let's see, Taurus. All right, you got the moon energy here too, Pisces energy showing up. So, you know, you got a lot of things shifting and changing, and you know, it's hard to see if things are going to work out, right? You got to kind of work through the fog here, work through the illusions, work through the shifts. You know, it can be easy to only see the shadows, you know, only see the negativity, only see your fears, you know, because you're not seeing something clearly. All right, so I do see this, right? But underneath that, what's influencing it is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is slow and steady progress, right? This is the universe. All the pieces are coming together. There's a lot of shifts happening behind the scenes, you know, and we can't micromanage everything. And that's the bottom line. We cannot micromanage everything and think that you always have to have everything in alignment and perfect. It's sloppy time. It's time to be a little sloppy. All right, especially with the eclipse and South Node and Virgo. I mean, this is letting go of any perfectionism, anything around having to know every single friggin' detail of the situation. And if something shifts just a little bit, you panic. All right, so let's see your energy right now. I'm seeing judgment. So you might not have clear judgment all the time. Your challenge, the Page of Wands. All right, you're burning yourself out. You're burning yourself out, right? It's like lightening up, making fun, making joy of this, making happiness, having a good time. You might be judging yourself, judging the situation, being critical, wearing yourself down when it comes to a relationship. You've been called to something, right? You've been called, you know. I love when you guys say the funniest things, and I'm going to say it. Time to go in balls deep and blind. You've been called to something. You desire something. You want something. And let it change you. Let it happen. You know, it's the only thing we're needing to let go of is worry. You know, it's like, fuck it. I've already decided this is what I want. So stop worrying about it. Just let it happen and, you know, and go for it, because you are burning yourself out. It looks like your challenge is you may be feeling like you're dealing with impulsivity, recklessness, reckless behavior. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit more immature than you. Right. And, you know, but you still got the judgment card here. So you still got to make the highest judgment. Just if, you know, even if you go balls to the wall, you still got to trust your own truth, trust yourself. But it does seem like you could be dealing with some burnout here on a situation. Let's see your person, the World card. Right, their challenge, the Four of Wands. Your person doesn't know what they want for their next step. Right? You know, it's like your person, their challenge is the Four of Wands. They just might be a little overwhelmed right now, not feeling 100% stable. Right? Not sure if they want commitment, not sure about commitment for some reason. So they're kind of quiet. They have this quiet energy and it just feels like it's sitting still. The World card is like you've gotten to a certain point and nothing's changing anymore. It just feels like it's just there. And it's like, enjoy this success, enjoy this moment, even though nothing's moving, but it feels like you need movement constantly. So you feel some sort of validation or you feel safe. So if your person sits still and doesn't take any action towards you or doesn't move or doesn't give you attention, you panic. And that's where the eclipse and the moon energy is bringing up your own worry, doubt, and fears. It has nothing to do with the actual what's going on in the physical 3D world. but it will manifest if that's what you decide to believe in. So your person's challenge seems to be, you know, staying committed, you know, and that makes you feel uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that you guys are not committed or won't move towards commitment. Right, so let's see what any influence, the Five of Swords. It seems like you guys constantly bump heads, and this is why your person here, this is why your person here may feel conflicted. There's a lot of mental stress going on. And it's like, it feels like your person just is sort of stuck, shut down, you know, doesn't know what to do next. Seems like there's a lot of going around, replaying stuff, replaying old stories, stressing, a lot of chatter going on in your head, a lot of chatter going on between the two of you. There could have been some deception in the past, some lies or some blaming that has happened. The Judgment card is on your side. So it could be you're still judging your person based off of a situation that they did in the past. And so your person may feel stuck, like they just don't know if they can move forward because you guys can't get past something. There's a constant trigger that keeps happening, and your person, you know, just feels sort of in limbo. It's like, I'm here, I'm connected to you. I want to make this work. I want to see where things go. But the challenge is, you know, solidifying it. Getting to that point where, you know, here we are, we're in a relationship, we're labeling it. But there seems to be a lot of, you know, just getting lost in your mind, getting lost in your head, pointing out details, picking at details, stressing about every little detail, to the point where you're burning yourself out. Any clarity on this? I got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is asking you, you know, silence. Silence the mind. Silence the mind right now, because it feels like Spirit is guiding you in this situation that you're in. And that it might feel like you need more groundation, like you need to be grounded in, but you might be feeling, you know, especially with the Moony energy and all this other stuff, you may be feeling kind of lost in your head, and, you know, it just doesn't feel very comfortable for you. And it could feel like, you know, your situation is a little blurry, but it's an energy that feels like it's going to soon pass by. Your person here is invested in you. There is some reason why you guys have met, but there's an illusion, or there's a constant flickering going on in your mind that is triggering you, thinking something is super scary, something is not going to work out. I have the Ace of Wands, what Spirit wants you to know. And Spirit is saying the potential is here. You've had the vision. You have this thought, this idea. You're attracted to somebody. There is potential here also for you guys to talk it out, to communicate this weekend. Your person's challenge is the Four of Wands, and there's the Hanged Man. They just feel stuck about where this is going. If we can't seem to agree or get along or get past something right here, you know, it feels like, what the hell are we going to do in the future? But I can see the World card and the Four of Wands for your person. Your person, you know, has these feelings for you. Feels like, you know, you're somebody that they really feel comfortable with. They really get along with. But they just don't know where things are going right now. Why? What is this with you? The Ten of Wands. Look at this. The 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 10 of Wands, you're having a difficult time letting go of any kind of lies, deception, or fear of deceit, or you feel like there's something secretive. You feel like they're holding something back from you. It's really, really wearing you out. It's burning you out. You have a lot of pressure on you that's building up, and it feels like you're just going to reach some sort of breaking point where you've got to just surrender. If you're going to be with this person or want to be with this person, there gets to be a point where you're just like, fuck it, it's either going to work or not. But this is weighing on you too much. So it looks like this could be, even a very stressful kind of couple days for you right now. It looks like Spirit's trying to get you to silence your mind this weekend and not get it and not stress yourself out. I do see the Ace of Wands. I am seeing communication, Taurus. I'm seeing, if you're looking for communication with your person, it looks like conversation will be lit up. And, I'm seeing nothing's going to come out of this situation that you think is going to come out of this situation. All right. Now, this can go two ways. Nothing will come of this situation. Like maybe you think you're doubting something, you're seeing something, somebody's hiding something from you, or something's going to happen and you're worried about something. You're wasting your mind on a situation and nothing's going to come of it. It's just like 80% of our worries never come true. Now, for some of you, if you've been dealing with something for years or a long time and you just know that, you're just stuck on somebody because you're afraid to move on. Maybe you already know nothing's going to come of this situation, but that's going to land with you differently. You'll find out during this eclipse season where things are going to go. All right. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. See the potential for the person that's on your mind. All right, if you're connected to Aries through Pisces. All right, so something's not over between you and another person. Aries definitely has their eye on you. Their feelings continue to grow for you. And, it looks like you could get an offer from your Aries here. All right, this is a King of Cups showing up. Have patience with me. All right, we have Taurus here, Ace of Pentacles. So you have an offer coming in, all right, with your Taurus, right? Serious offer, commitment. Gemini's got their eye on you as well. You're seeing growth. I see things moving forward with you. Manifestation is coming in. Cancer desires you. You're the one they want to be with. Leo, right? Feels the connection between the two of you. Feeling pretty strong. Feels like we can get through anything. Virgo, on the other hand, is feeling a little bit guilty, regretful, doubtful. Libra, you and Libra seem to have some drama, fighting, conflict, challenges. Scorpio wants to talk things out. Let's get to know each other. You have messages coming in. And Sagittarius, you have the Justice card. All right, so you have some truth coming in, making some peace with the Sagittarius. Capricorn's got you on their mind, but they come first. They're taking care of business. Aquarius, there could be a setback with you in Aquarius. It seems like you both are kind of tired, worn out from the situation. And Pisces, all right? So Pisces wants to talk, all right? Looks like they want to clear something up, look at things honestly, and be realistic about the situation. All right, Taurus. All right. All right. Hello. Let's see. We have Gemini 30. We're going to do Gemini at 36, 36. All right. Gemini. Hello. Hello, Mojo. Hello, Home and Hearth. All right, let's see. All right, Ace of Cups, Gemini. All right, so your energy right now, 10 of Wands, and your challenge is the Moon card. Oh, somebody's got you stressed out. Somebody's got you like ready to toss it all. Toss it all. All right. You're a person, 10 of Cups, and the Magician card is their challenge. All right. You know, they say they want it to work or they want to make things work, but it seems like you feel like they play games with you. Right. You know, it's like this person likes to be together with you. You got, you know, you have, but man, this is a lot of work for you, Gemini. It's like you're always picking up the slack. You're always doubting them. You're always thinking they're playing games with you or being deceptive. It does seem like you just can't trust this person. You know, I just feel like you're dealing, I feel like you take on the brunt of the responsibilities here. You take on everything. You take on the workload. You take on the relationship, you know, and your person gets to enjoy all the perks of it. But it feels like they don't put in the work that you put in. And this person, you know, man, your emotions are tied to this situation. Which means that this person, no matter what is going on in your life, this person can affect your mood no matter what. All right. So this person's got they got ties on you. They've got control over your emotions. What's the influence in the 9 of Cups? I mean, like, you got somebody here that can kind of be selfish at times. This person takes everything you give to them. They love everything you do, say. They really feel connected to you in that way. But you're not feeling appreciated by this person. You're not feeling the love. And you feel like you're deceiving yourself. You feel like, you know, I think your person just doesn't get it. I don't think your person, I think you're a lot smarter than your person is. I think you give them credit. I think you give your person a lot of credit for thinking like you do. And you might be all up in your head, freaking out, you know, and your person, I just think that they're a lot more simple than you think. And you think they're playing games with you. You think they're testing you or challenging you or always up to something. And I don't think your person is. I think that they're just not as complicated as you think they are. You know, and that's just it. You're just, you know, maybe a little bit more complicated, maybe a little bit more intelligent. I don't know, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, you take certain things seriously, or you're just not in alignment when it comes to your personalities. But this person got you boiling. The devil. This person's got you. Your energy is so on this person. And I got the Queen of Swords. You're starting to create stories and going down rabbit holes and getting lost and creating stories and looping. And it's not even, you're talking yourself into circles and circles, and you know, you could write novels, you could write a series of detective books or something, and there's nothing going on. You're creating a tower for yourself. Well, towers happen regardless, right? But I mean, you're going, so the 10 of Wands, you are going to explode. And this is the thing though, okay? So this is the thing, Gemini. You can create all these stories in your head, and your person gonna think you're nuts. Your person's gonna think you're nuts. Your person's gonna be like, Gemini, what the hell are you doing? Get out of your head. Blowing this person's phone up, reaching out to them, getting mad at them. They don't even know why you're mad at them, right? They don't even know. You're creating all kinds of stuff, and then now you're leaving them. And they're like looking at you like you're leaving. And then you got to go through a makeup, and they didn't even know you guys broke up. It's not, it is Gemini. I need you to, you're going to create a tower in a relationship that seems like it's unnecessary. You're unraveling when it comes to a person's got their grip on you. You're in love with this person, or you just are very fearful of somebody fucking you over. You're very fearful. And you're in your head too much. You got to go put your head in salt water. The Nine of Cups is telling me that this person desires to be with you. This person finds you attractive. But if you start throwing some weird random texts at them, or you start freaking out over stuff, this person's going to think they're with, you know, they're gonna check where you live. Are you in the Lulu bin? You know? You're letting the you need to cleanse, you know. Now if this person is not worth it for you, like, again, go back to what I said here. You are highly intelligent. You're a thinker. You are somebody that can think of every scenario. Every scenario, you can get a million things done at once, and especially when you're on point, you can get all kinds of stuff done, right? But if you're connecting with somebody who doesn't stimulate you mentally and they're not on the same page as you, you're complicated in a situation. They're not thinking like you are. They don't think like you do. And you may be convinced that somebody's on the same page as you, but they're not. They're not. And it doesn't mean they're not attracted to you or don't like you, but they're just not getting it. They don't get it. You're 10 steps ahead of them. You've traveled the universe 10 times, and then you're coming back, and this person just, you know, so that's what's happening in this reading. So, I have a lot of Gemini. I'm a house 3er, so I I can feel this. I've done this before, and that's what I feel like's happening here with the eclipse energy. I feel like you might be overcomplicating a situation. You're giving your person way too much credit for having a mental, being able to see all the things that you see. All right. So it looks like this person here, though, interested in you, wants to see you. I got the Strength card. I'm seeing, keep your shit together. Will you hear from this person this weekend? We'll look at Aries to Pisces for that, and I'll see. So let's see. Hello, Archer, Melissa, and Mojo's here, Abina. Remember Sunday, magical Sunday. Is the big day. All right. So look, I've got for you, Gemini, I have a win-win outcome is forecast. So I see Libra here, and we have the Virgo new moon eclipse, and then we have the Libra moon right after. So I'm wondering if this tower, if this eclipse and this new moon weekend energy is getting you in your head. But it looks like if you can manage until the 22nd, 23rd Libra moon, we get to the Libra moon, maybe you can have a conversation during those days. You might feel like things are balancing itself out, right? But I do see during the Libra moon possibility of you guys reconciling, hearing from your person. I do see a win-win solution, a win-win outcome. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right. Archer, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces for Gemini. All right, so I got the 4 swords in reverse, and that tells me that, overwhelmed, feeling overwhelmed. All right. Aries, Knight of Swords. All right, so there's a defensive energy with you and Aries, but I do see communication coming in between you and Aries. Just be careful of, impulsive decision making. All right, so we do see there could be arguments that can happen with this. It can go either way. Taurus, I see 5 of swords. All right. So I am seeing, you know, disappointment, defeat, feel like you guys are getting nowhere, you know. So do we put down the swords and reconcile, or are we going to continue with the same, you know, stress? All right. So it looks like an argument could be coming in, or miscommunication. Gemini, we got the Page of Pentacles. I am seeing messages come in with your Gemini, sincere, slowing down, talking to one another, working things out. Cancer, we see Cancer, we see coming in, relocating, movement. You may hear from them. You guys may decide to move the next step. Leo, we got defensive energy with Leo too. All right. So it looks like a Leo's on guard. All right. But I do see you guys are still going to, you know, push through and try and figure things out. Virgo's got nothing but love for you. The Sun card. I see some healing energy. I see things turning around between you and a Libra as well, too. All right. So Libra here wanting to turn this problem, turn your frown upside down. And I see Scorpio. I see feeling, you know, coming back around, to Scorpio coming back around, but there's still some conflict. Can we resolve it? Are we able? We're almost there. Sagittarius, it looks like Sagittarius could have disappointed you. You know, there could be still a separation or something going on between you. You may be losing faith in the Sagittarius. Capricorn, a secret could be revealed with a Capricorn. They might finally confess. And Aquarius here, it looks like Aquarius is non-committal. All right, you're having a hard time getting them to commit, but also they may procrastinate and not be very responsible. Pisces, I see Pisces coming back around. It seems like you guys are coming back to face the same problems, but they still want to see where this goes. All right. Let's see. All right. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to take an early potty break. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. All right. Cancer. Thank you. Thank you, Mojo. 54, 54. All right. Cancer, Cancer. All right, we're looking at hello, Cancer with butter. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on here. My Cancers. King of Swords. All right, Cancer, 8 of Swords, your challenge, the Judgment. All right, being too hard on yourself, the situation. You're doubting yourself, and you're doubting a situation, and you're judging a situation based off of doubts from the past. You're comparing notes with the past. So your decisions are fear-based. What would your choice be? What would you be doing? How would you be acting? And what would your answer be if you had no fear whatsoever? Your person, 6 of Swords, and their challenge, 3 of Cups. You know, your person may be away from you or pulling away from you. Because they feel like the situation might be unhealthy for both of you. Do they want to? No. They still want to see where things go. They want things to be better between the two of you. They have love for you, but it feels like fear-based judgment. You may blame this person for something they did. You may be upset with this person for something they did. You have negative feelings towards this person, but you love them. And they're wondering if you can ever get back to the place of, or they're wondering if you guys can get to this place of happiness and togetherness. You know, your person has a habit of being, or your person is around unhealthy people as well. Your person doesn't want to be, they don't want neither of you to feel or be like this. It's like, it seems like your person's trying to get away from even unhealthy people in their life. I would like, this person is like, I'm talking for them now. I'd like to see us be together. But I can't, your person here is really feeling pulled, is pulling away from everybody. Now, you may be judging yourself and thinking it's you, or thinking, you know, you may be even doubting yourself or feeling like you've done something wrong, because why are they pulling away from you? But it seems like we can't get a break. We can't get away from, your person feels like they just can't get away from making, or they feel like they make you unhappy. You make, you know, either you voice that, or they think that it's their fault that you can't be happy. So this person is pulling away. But at the same time, you don't want this person to go away, but you can't stop thinking what you think. You know, it's, especially if you're hurt. So it's like a catch-22 here. You're kind of stuck. You know, this person here wants to see you guys go back to the way things were when you guys first started talking. And, you know, this person just feels really judged by you. Really cold energy, really judged by you. They may even feel like you judge them based off of other relationships you've been in. You might compare. And you may be having a hard time letting go of something, and that's the only thing that's slowing this person down from moving things forward with you. They're looking at you like, you just won't trust. You won't trust me. And you're judging me. And so that's what I'm getting, guys. Your person here doesn't know what else to do. It's like, can't we have this, can't we compromise? Can't we talk? Can't we go back to the way things were and try and move forward? I had the Moon card, and it seems like you're having a hard time trusting where things could go. You're having a hard time of not believing something to be true or something to work out for you, or, you know, things are changing constantly and you get triggered easily. The Moon card, as soon as something changes, as soon as this person says something or does something, you automatically, with this Eight of Swords and the Judgment card, because of something that has happened to you in the past, you immediately think this person is doing the same thing that happened to you in the past. It seems to be a common theme that's coming up today. And your person is not doing this. But they're feeling that they're feeling judged, or they know you're doing this and it's pushing them, they don't know, to move on. Is it better even though I don't want to? Because their challenge is also moving on. You know, we get the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Devil. You know, this is somebody that really having a hard time moving on. This can be runner energy too, though. You may have dealt with a lot of runner behavior in the past. You may have dealt with somebody ignoring you, somebody disappearing on you, an avoidant energy. You could have dealt with that. But it seems like you're having a hard time now really seeing this person for anything but. You're already seeing them in this energy here and thinking that they're just gonna avoid or run again. And so if they are unhealthy like that, that's why your person here also feels like it might be better for them to move on from you. They're not making you happy. So you got a situation here. You got a situation here where somebody, you know, I don't know if they've just fucked up in the past and they don't think you guys can ever heal from that. You have Capricorn, you have Pisces, you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio energy. This person really messed with your head. All right, but I am saying don't let pride get in your way. And communication is key. All right. There's still something salvageable here is what I was going to say, is Six of Cups. So it looks like your person will reach out to you. You guys will talk. Where this is going right now, Cancer, I don't know. With these cards, it's like you've got somebody here who feels like it's best if they move on because they're not making you happy, but yet they can't move on from you. Yet you have somebody here with runner tendencies, and it's really hard for you to trust this person. Because, yeah, you might be able to get them more than somebody else does, and that's why they keep coming back around to you. But you can't trust that this person here has healed from running or, you know, avoiding commitment. Or is it going to be one of those, it's good in the moment, and then a week later, all of a sudden, it flip-flops? So you're having a real hard time trusting this person. And they know it. They know it. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, let's look at Aries through Pisces. So somebody coming back around, but there is a lack of confidence here in a situation. Aries, you got Aries non-committal, but there's still hope here for a Aries. Very passionate about you. Taurus, you're dealing with a runner. You're dealing with somebody who feels like they're unhealthy. They're unhealthy in relationships. They don't know how to show up, and it's better for them to move on. Gemini wants to clear something up with you. It seems like Gemini is very interested in where things can go, really wants to talk things out with you. Cancer, you have the Page of Pentacles, so you are seeing an opportunity to talk things out with a Cancer or see where things go with a Cancer. Leo is non-committal as well. Looks like Leo is committed to their work. You know, and it depends on how invested you are with a Leo, because it does show me that you're halfway to the finish line of getting somewhere with your Leo. But at the same time, I am seeing that they are committed to their work. Virgo's got their guards up, but it looks like you guys still going to fight for this. Libra, very passionate about you. It looks like coming in pretty quickly to see you. Scorpio is the moon card. There could be some triggering, mirroring effect with you and the Scorpio. Things are constantly changing. It makes you nervous. Sagittarius, it looks like even though it's overwhelming, you guys are still going to talk things out. So if you're in no contact, they will contact you. Capricorn looks like finally making a decision to move forward. Aquarius got nothing but love for you. It seems they're going to come in and communicate their feelings with you. And Pisces, it looks like Pisces is hit rock bottom. Pisces is like, I'm done. You know, we've done all we could. It's time to move on. All right. Awesome, Archer. Thank you. I will after this reading. All right. Let's see. We have Leo. Leo at 11010. All right, Leo. Here it is. All right, Leo. All right. All right, 10 of Cups. Let's see what's going on in this relationship. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They're stressing you out. All right. They are definitely wearing you out, making you tired. Trying to get through this person is infuriating you. All right. Your person, well, you're dealing with a page. Your person doesn't understand you. And things are constantly changing with your person. They're impulsive and they say things and they don't think about the consequences for what they say. So this person doesn't think before they react, or they don't message you fast enough, or they don't think about, you know, your reaction. Seems like they're on their own time. They do things on their own time. And you like things a little bit more, you like them to, you want more responsibility. But this person's got you ready to give up. And your person here, I just don't think's getting it. They don't get why you're so upset. All right. What's influencing this is the Hermit card. Somebody goes quiet or constantly disappears or goes their own way and doesn't let you know where they're even going. So you got Virgo energy, you got strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a fixed energy here. The Knight of Swords. I mean, there's always an argument going on or a defensive energy on. This person avoids arguments with you. This person avoids. So when they go ghost on you or they're not talking to you, they are avoiding your point of view. They're avoiding what you have to say. You're smart, you're a smart ass, or you say things and you get right to the point. And this person knows you're right. They know you are right. And they may beat around the bush with it, or it's like they avoid your questions. They avoid consequences. So Spirit want you to know the Strength card. I mean, you got your hands full here with this one. You're dealing with somebody maybe younger. All right. So, and you're not afraid to say what's on your mind. And you may even intimidate this person, because when you're mad, you're like a soldier. Look at this. I mean, you're coming from the heart. I mean, you're speaking your heart. You're speaking your truth. But you're not afraid to hold back. And it can be pretty scary. You know? And so when this person knows that they make you mad, they definitely go quiet on you. All right. They go quiet on you. And it's like you're practicing patience. You got to keep your shit together. You're ready to lose control. But there's a part of you that won't lose control, because you know they do this every time, and you don't want it to be the last time. So it's like you're trying to tame the beast. And you're just dealing with somebody that, again, you're showing up as a king. They're showing up as a page of swords. You guys have different intentions. Your person's like, I don't know where things are going to go. I'm not quite sure where things are going. And you're looking at the bigger picture. So it's not so much an avoidant of responsibilities. It's somebody undecisive on where what they want to do with the next path, their next decision, where they see them. They don't even know where they see themselves going. But they do have feelings for you. That's without a doubt. 6 of Cups. Your views of long-term goals are still kind of hazy. And this person, when you're right, they back away. They go quiet. They don't want to argue with you, because they can't argue with you. You're right. Right? And that's what it is, that they can only give you so much at this time, but that doesn't mean they want to lose the opportunity with you. If you're going to keep giving to them, they're honored by it. But it just, it seems like they're good with the moment and good where things are at the moment. But Leo, you're a king looking at the bigger picture. Right? You're trying to plan out your future. And you're dealing with somebody who's just getting started, or acting like they are. And they may keep you stuck. This person could keep you stuck. But you feel like this person is your soulmate. You feel very spiritually connected to this person, and you would do but it's like there's something about you thinking the harder you fight for this, the more spiritual of a connection this is, the more important this relationship is. It's got to be love. So you're really feeling like this is destined connection for you. But like Gemini, I feel like you're giving somebody more credit than they deserve when it comes to you're on a different wavelength. You're in a different place in your life. You're in a different mindset. You might be overcomplicating this person. They're showing up as an infant. A Page of Swords is like the child, and it's you're king. You're somebody who's mastered certain things in your person. I don't care their age or not. It just is still, they're represented by a page, which means they only know what they know. And it's our assumptions that get us in trouble. It's our assumptions that people should know. People should do this. People should do that. They're 40. They should be like this. They're this. They've been married. They should be like this. Nobody should be anything. You know, people could say that to us. You know, you should be this. You should be. You should have done this. You should, right? And that's what it feels like. And so this one here is going to be a battle of, you know, self-control and patience for you. Because as long as you're loving this person ain't going to go anywhere. This person going to be like, I'm honored to have Leo, you know, but it will come down to somebody feeling like they're always disappointing you. That's when that happens. You know, all of a sudden your person just feels like they're constantly disappointing you because every time they talk to you, you have a sense of disappointment in your voice, your tone. They always are feeling like they didn't do something for you. And so Pisces, strong fixed energy, Virgo energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. All right, so I do have North Node energy for you. Step out of your comfort zone and trying something different. You know, look at where your North Node is in your chart. All right, and see what you're meant to be aiming for. But we also have Pisces North Node right now, and it's complete surrender. If it's meant for you, it'll be yours. Just keep showing up the best you know how in the situation. If it's meant to be yours, if they're meant to be yours, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, and compassion, lots of compassion. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right. I got the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. Maybe some of you are feeling like you're ready to pack up your bags, or let's see. Aries, there's your King of Swords too. So it looks like you and an Aries trying to talk things out on the same page. You know, we at least see communication coming in with you and an Aries. Taurus, things are always changing with you and a Taurus. Nothing's set in stone. So try not to get too focused on what you think things might be, because it's changing and evolving. Gemini, there's, you know, indifference between you and Gemini. You're both kind of confused at what to do, but you're still interested in, neither of you want to make a decision. You don't want to lose each other. Cancer, we got love and energy coming in from a Cancer. All right, it looks like they want to say hello. And we have Leo. Leo, you're the Queen of Wands. Look at you. Right? So it's like you have a vision. You know what you want. Maybe you are giving the person on your mind, you're making them more complicated than they really are. And this is showing you take your power back. But also you and another Leo look like you're in it to win it. Virgo coming in to talk. Be careful of any argument, defensive energy. Libra, all right, looks like Libra wants to provide for this relationship, connect, step up. Scorpio still got their eye on you, but they're still silent. Sagittarius coming back around, right? But things don't seem like they get very far. Capricorn is taking their time, but they just want to see where things, they don't want to stop now. They want to see where it goes. Aquarius, all right, so it looks like you and Aquarius are letting go of some sort of unhealthy pattern you have and maybe giving this a shot. And Pisces, it looks like you guys you keep going around in circles. You may reconcile, but it seems like you just go around in circles with the Pisces. All right. And that was Leo. All right. Virgo. Man, we have a lot of Virgo energy this weekend. All right, let me. Virgo, this weekend. I cannot stop hitting buttons. All right. Hello, Misty. All right, Virgo. Hello, Amanda. All right, the Magician, Virgo. So let's see your energy. 8 of Swords and your challenge. Trust in yourself. Hi. Thank you, Amanda. Virgo. Look, your person. Your person looks like on, off again. But their spirit wants to be on. All right, so hear me out. It's messing with you, but their energy is the Chariot. Their Chariot here, very focused on you and feels pulled. It's like, here I am. I want to be better for you. I want this better than before. I want to show up. I want to go places. And then their challenge, what's their block? Things start to go good, and this person puts the friggin' brake on it. This person, things get exciting, things start, the heat is on, and this person puts the brakes on it. It's like a control thing. I need to control the pace of this. And it's really stressing you out. You don't know if you can trust this person. You don't even know what's real anymore when it comes to your intuition. You know, you used to always trust your intuition. And now when your intuition tells you something, you're second guessing yourself. You know, because you're like, I know I overanalyze. I know I think. I know I can think too much. I know I worry. I know I analyze everything. I know everything about this. I know everybody says about Virgo. I know. You know, so so when is my overanalyzing, analyzing, and worrying the truth? Because you have that quality for a reason. The inner critic is your high priestess. So how do you know when your inner critic is going overdrive? Because somebody triggering you. Well, Virgo. We have Virgo, Venus in Virgo right now. We have South Node in Virgo right now. We have the moon in Virgo going into new moon eclipse in Virgo opposing Saturn. And this is going to be testing you to the limit of surrender. Because sometimes you're being pulled in two different directions here. Whereas you're usually on point. And now you're second guessing yourself. And all you can do is surrender and trust the process. This person of yours is showing up with the Chariot energy. And this tells me that their spirit is really, there's something about this connection. You're making them want to be a better person. You're improving. They're improving. You're pulling them out of their comfort zone. So this can also be they're not always comfortable with who they are. If they're changing for you, or they're opening up and they're allowing themselves to be real with you, or to give something a shot, there's going to be a lot of insecurities being, flared up. Especially as somebody is trying to change, or somebody is, something's going down a different road. Neither of you know where it's going. But the one thing for sure is you both know where you've come from. So if anything seems off, you're automatically going to think it's something that's already happened in the past. It's got to be something like that, because you don't know what else it could be. So you're going to assume the worst case scenario. What's affecting, what's influencing this? The Queen of Pentacles, that is your energy. Your person is like, damn it, Virgo, you are so worth it. Your person sees your worth. Your person sees you, values you. But also the challenge is yourself too, is you're hypercritical. You want to have control of everything too. And you're usually right. But this time it looks like somebody's really got up in your head and has triggered a lot of your self-doubts. And your message is that just trust in yourself, trust in source more than you could ever. You're so afraid. The clarity on this is you're so afraid to get your heart broken and disappointment. You feel like something's not going to work out for you. And you're going to be in a lot of pain. You're trying to avoid getting hurt again. But it looks like your person's bringing you an offer, a solid offer this time, or a solid offer, whoever this is. I have Cancer, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It looks like your person really does want to bring stability to this relationship, All right, but it's control. When they start to feel like they're losing control around you, they pull back. They don't want you to see them out of control. They don't want you to see them vulnerable. They don't want you to see that they can't manage. You know, again, this is going back to, you may be giving somebody or making somebody more complicated than they really are. You may be somebody who is 10 steps ahead. You're so responsible. You've got all kinds of things done. You know what you want. Somebody may be trying to live up to your standards, and you don't realize how much in control of themselves they're trying to be, how much they don't want to mess up. And sometimes they need a break from that energy to always be standing up to your expectations. You're making them become a better person. But it looks like when this person feels like they're losing control, they back away from you. You have Aries energy too. Ooh. Work through your fears. I have Scorpio energy showing up for you. And I do want to say that you might be right. Your fears might be right. But what I'm seeing here in this reading is that you can't tell the difference between what's your fears and what's your intuition. Right? So I am seeing work through your fears and expect powerful, powerful change. You have the new moon eclipse energy showing up for you right here. And this new moon eclipse is in your sign. All right. So expect powerful change. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. I'm glad. All right, Aries through Pisces. Take care, Bina. We're going to have a Virgo get together on Monday. All of us are going to have a recuperation day. Take some notes. My son's birthday is today. All right, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so I can see overwhelmed, kind of stuck. You're shutting down. Analysis paralysis. All right, ooh, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think I got all the cards in reverse. That's what's happening. But it is still saying you got an Aries that has their mind on you, but they may be thinking that you're overthinking things. Taurus feels a strong bond with you. Looks like you and Taurus will make it through. You'll muscle through your problems together. Gemini sees this going places. They want to see it go places. All right, there's some unconditional love here for you. Cancer wanting to make plans. All right, they're looking at the future, seeing the possibilities. Leo, a little burnt out, stressed out, may need a little bit of a break. You guys are wearing each other out. Hopefully it was in the bedroom, but you're wearing each other out. Virgo, you got 8 of Pentacles. You are hyper-focused, all right? But things are going to work out for you. It looks like you and another Virgo very committed to one another. Libra, you know, it looks like, you know, some things have to change, but you guys will weather the storm. Scorpio looks like making poor decisions, all right, around a Scorpio. You have the Judgment card. You could be judging a Scorpio based off of or blaming a Scorpio or based off of past. All right, you may want to, it might be a little bit of time, might be too soon for a second chance here. Somebody's mad at somebody. Sagittarius, we see a shift in energy, 8 of Wands, lots of movement here with a Sag. Capricorn, we're seeing a new direction, potential defensive energy though, so be careful of communication. Aquarius, we're seeing the truth come in, commitment. And Pisces, the Star card. So you and Pisces both want to see this relationship go somewhere. You guys are on the same page. All right, Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. What did I do? Trying to move that up. All right, Libra. 141.41. Thank you, boss man. Thank you for being here. Hi, Susan. All right. Ready? Dallas, Texas. All right. All right, the Strength card, Libra. All right, where are you going? Your challenges you don't know. You don't want to make the wrong choice. All right, you're wondering where you should invest your time. What's your purpose? What's the purpose of this? Your person is the 7 of Cups. They're challenged too. They're burnt out. So seems like you both are questioning the connection. They still have feelings for you and they still want to see you they still see opportunities for the two of you. But it looks like your person has just died out. They might be doubting just like you are, the situation. But I don't think this person wants to give up on you. They don't want to give up on us, They think a lot about you. And there was a lot of ideas. There's still so many avenues you guys haven't discussed, or you haven't had a chance to explore. But you may be looking at how far you've come and looking at the failures rather than any wins. You might not be seeing the wins. It might be wearing on you too, where you're starting to wonder if you're wasting your time. So you're becoming a little bit protective of yourself, and you just don't know which direction you want to go in anymore. You don't know what the purpose is anymore. But your person, though, there's something about them that you just, even though you're questioning what's going on, and there's a part of you that's questioning whether or not this is worth the investment anymore, there's something about this person that you are drawn to because there's so many possibilities with this person. You feel a connection with them. Your person's challenge, though, is making a decision as well. They're kind of caught up in, this person is caught up in, needing to decide what the hell they want when it comes to their emotions. And it looks like they shut down. It looks like this person is shutting down a little bit. 10 of Wands, wow. This person feels like there's a lot coming at them. You guys are both dealing. I feel like you guys have both been through a lot, and this is what's going to keep you guys together. But right now it may feel like you're giving up. It may feel like you think your person's giving up, because it does look like they're giving up. It comes across that way. They're challenged. They come across like they are done. But the 7 of Cups tells me they're not done. They still fantasize about you, or fantasize where this relationship can go. But it looks like you guys have been through so much that you're at a position right now where you both are feeling like thrown in the towel, or wondering, if this isn't going to go anywhere. But yet it seems like it's another round here I'm picking up on, because you guys have just been through so much, or external influences or other people getting in the way, right? That it feels like you guys never really had an honest chance. And it feels like you guys are not, you're always going to have questions of where this could go if you don't follow through. And the clarity on this, the 2 of Wands, that's just the thing. This hasn't even really gotten started yet. Even though for some of you, it may feel like we've been down a long road together. You guys haven't even had an honest chance yet. There's been so many wands thrown at you, so many battles to get through, so many obstacles to get through, that neither of you have been able to actually sit down and plan something solid together. There's too many what ifs here. And you both feel it. You feel some sort of magnetic connection to one another. Like, there are so many possibilities here that we need to explore. The World card and the Sun card. Like I said, this isn't even, you have a renewal coming in, you have a rebirth coming in, you have a whole new chapter coming in. This relationship, it looks like life is coming to it. There's another chapter of this story coming in for my Libras. It looks like you've gone around in circles. Leo, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. You do have air sign too, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Believe in the impossible. And now I'm picking up that vibe from this in the Chariot card. Somebody returning better than ever. It looks like this is also a resurrection, renewal. It's like we've gone around in circles and we've had some wins and we've had some losses. But now we're reevaluating and we're trying to figure out, is this worth fighting for? And it looks like you guys do have another go here, but it's an honest one where we're actually returning. And you got believe in the impossible. Cancer energy. Leo energy is real strong. And you got the 6 of Cups here too. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, so not seeing eye to eye at times with your relationship. Queen of Pentacles, Aries. All right, so it looks like they want to still bring some stability to this relationship. We have Taurus here too, you know, on again, off again too with your Taurus. But you guys, you know, there's something about this relationship. You guys, you know, I don't know if you're both in relationships, but there's something that keeps you guys stuck to each other, but there's also something that holds you back. Gemini, there could be jealousy with a Gemini. We have Cancer. We see Cancer opening up, letting down their walls. Leo, we're seeing an offer come in with a Leo, right? So you got their heart. Virgo coming back around. All right, looks like I'm still focused on you, still want to see where things go. Libra, I'm seeing a commitment, right? I'm seeing a spiritual lesson that's finally being learned. It's like you've gone through this level and you're leveling up, right? And it could be a commitment with you and another Libra. You and Scorpio figuring shit out. It looks like you guys are resolving some sort of issue. Sagittarius coming back around. Capricorn, you know, still working on where things are going. It looks like they could be holding back a little. Aquarius, the Fool card. It looks like Aquarius ready to see where things are going. And Pisces, it looks like Pisces saying the hell with it. Let's, you know, let's talk. Let's talk things out. All right. All right. Yes, guys, I'll be live at 4:30 if you guys want personal readings with me. And I'm just checking to make sure I got everybody here. All right. You got to check your own. I've been on for 2 hours. People hear me. So, Daryl, you're going to have to check your own equipment because somebody would have said something by now. It's been 2 hours. All right. Scorpio. All right. All right, my Scorpio love. My Scorpio family. Scorpio, Mars is going into Scorpio on the 22nd. Just be mindful. Be mindful of your attitude, your energy, your passion, right? Ego. But it can be very creative energy, though. But there could be some power struggles with people. Especially every day. Maybe even feeling burnt out, and watch out for your health. But I'm going on vacation. All right, Scorpio, let's see. All right, 3 of Wands. Look at this. Travel, going on vacation. All right, so let's see your energy. 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Look at it, all about vacation. Every time I do like a little prequel, it comes out in the cards. All right, you've got to make a decision, an important decision, but the problem is you just can't make a decision. You're overwhelmed. It's like you know what to do, but if you do it, will everything crack? Will you lose what you got? Is the relationship strong enough? You know, it reminds me of one of these, you know, if you go silent on somebody and then people get nervous, like, but I may never hear from them, you know, and it's like, but you know, maybe you should. And your person, 7 of Cups, confusing you. Looks like they can't be honest with you. They see, you know, your person here normally pretty happy, pretty good, pretty fun. You know, their challenge is the sun, though. So they may be looking at the negative, and that's why they can't make a decision. So they leave you questioning things, even though you are like, I feel you. I know you're happy with me. I know you're interested in me. I know you're attracted to me. I can feel you. This person maybe even told you they obviously have feelings for you, but they never quite make a decision and never quite stick with, you know, you're always feeling like you're up against a wall with this person. Your person's not a very happy person right now. They may have a lot going on. Good Leo energy. What's the challenge? The Emperor energy. Could be family stuff, parenting stuff. You know, this person may feel like they can't provide for you. They may be overworked, unhappy, drained. Maybe this person needs a vacation. But it seems like the challenge here in this relationship is letting go of control. You got Aries energy. Any clarity? I think some of you feel like it's not going to work out for you, but you're going to be very happy with the outcome. But it's scary not knowing what your person's going to choose. You feel like your person is leaving you in a place where you're constantly questioning. You're overwhelmed and you're like, why can't they make a decision? Why can't they choose me? Why haven't they chose me? Especially when I know that they are happy to hear from me, or they flirt with me, or they reach out, they keep the connection open, they don't shut the door completely. They really confuse you. They really confuse you. And it's like, I am getting this, like, where a part of you, you know, just really does need to, you can't force them to make a decision. So as overwhelming as it is, your challenge is going silent. Your challenge is taking a step back and giving this person space. Your challenge is letting go of control. If this person goes quiet, you get more anxious. If this person, you know, you need them to make a decision, it's like you're trying to push them into a decision because it's overwhelming you. But it's like going silent. What will happen? Are you afraid you're going to lose this person? Well, it looks like the 9 of Cups is coming in. It looks like you are chosen, and it looks like this person here may surprise you. But it seems like they may want you to, this person might not want to be controlled, may not want their decision made for them. And, you know, for what it's worth, though, this person definitely desires you. So it could be a stubborn energy. It could be like, I want to make my own decision. I don't want you pushing me into something that, you know, or let me, you know, or they, you know, give me time. And if you're in no contact with this person right now, I can see that it's really messing with you. You really want to reach out. You really want to push the envelope. And your person is still showing up as 7 of Cups. Like, I'm still questioning everything. And the challenge is letting go of that control, ego, and holding back, playing your cards right. All right, I got the Queen of Pentacles, playing your cards right. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, it looks like you have an earth sign, possibly you have 7 of Pentacles too. You have somebody here that really is reevaluating everything in the situation. And somebody does respect you. Somebody really wants to, and they might even question whether or not they can give you what you want. They may see you as somebody who deserves the best. You know, and it may they may be like, I'm a disappointment. I can't give you what you need or what you want, what you're asking for of me. But you do have somebody here that doesn't want to make a decision just yet because there's something here that they want to see where it goes. You know? But you may need to go quiet. I got the 6 of Wands. I see your person returning with an answer. I see a person coming in. I see you maybe even leveling up in a relationship with the 6 of Wands. But right now, the challenge for you is the silence or the quiet between the two of you. Let's see. Moldavite the stone. That is so funny. I almost just bought another Moldavite. Love that. Like, you're bringing just a certain energy just by bringing that in the room. Adjustments are required. Right? And a time for healing. Surrender to the divine. Even meditating, contemplate. It's like you are getting the 4 of Swords, the energy. You need to just take a step back and trust. You know, trust this person's going to choose you. Why wouldn't they? I have one. I was gonna look for a new one, but I was saying Moldavite would find me. I want it to find me. I don't want to go look for it. And then you show up. Are you my Moldavite? All right, Aries through Pisces. That's a Scorpio stone too. All right. Aries through Pisces for Scorpio. Oh, the Four of Swords again in reverse, right? So saying overwhelmed, relax, you know what to do. Aries not being honest with you, still taking time before they come. I got all of them in reverse here. But there's an apology maybe on the horizon. And we have Taurus. We see a shift in energy, things changing, things moving faster. We do see communication here with your Taurus. Gemini, we see Page of Pentacles, could be an apology from a Gemini, but also it just could be, let's talk about things. Let's see where they're going. All right, Cancer could be unrequited. Leo, right? Leo, same thing, could be fun, flirty, but not sure if it's going anywhere. Virgo, looks like Virgo and you are on the same page. You both desire each other. A Libra, something's got to change, but you guys are still hanging on. You don't want it to change. And same thing, Scorpio, 10 of Cups in reverse. Somebody making you unhappy, but, the thing is, though, is that the 10 of Cups is saying you guys are like family. You guys met for a reason, right? It's just you're dealing with a situation, and this is where, with another Scorpio too, it could be a breakup, but it's happening for a reason to strengthen this connection, right? So this story's not over yet. Sagittarius definitely sees a future with you. Capricorn wants to reach out to you. Aquarius, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. They're procrastinating. Pisces, we're seeing definitely investment. All right. Pisces sees, let's bring some movement into this. They see a future. All right. Yeah, I like that. Hello, learning. All right. Sagittarius. Hello, Norms. All right. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, Sag, you got the devil. 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Somebody's got you stuck on them. Your person, all about themselves. Your person, overconfident, very confident, but not, they're acting very confident, but inside they're not as confident as they seem. So, you know, they're putting on a show for you, Sag. So I want you to know that you might be stuck on somebody stressing, somebody trying to make you jealous. Somebody might get a lot of attention at work, get a lot of attention on social media, get a lot of attention just in life in general. They're just very showy, very pretty. And you are just absolutely stressing out over this person. You know, they're acting maybe like they're not interested, or they're acting, they just like attention. They like your attention. They're putting on a show for you. They're putting on a show. The challenge, though, the Knight of Swords, honesty. I don't know if you had an argument with this person and now they got you doubting whether you should have said something or not. Did you call them out, or, you know, you had an argument and then this person acting like they're, you know, they got pride, right? You may have struck a nerve with this person if you said something to them, called them out. You may have. You may have called somebody out, and now they got you stressing because they're acting like very superficially, trying to confuse you. The challenge is arguments, or one-upping each other, or just impulsively saying things. And so this person's ignoring you. They're ignoring you on purpose. They're avoiding you to get your attention. They know it's stressing you out. They're trying to make you jealous. You really struck a nerve with their pride. You really called them out, and you were right, and they don't want to admit that you were right. What a pain in the ass. Look at this, Queen of Wands. You're dealing. All right. Sad, you met your match. I don't know. This person got you stressed and out, but you really did. You triggered. You must know that where to hit this person. Because you hit this person right where it hurts. And this person is like, I don't know, like you took it though and you twisted it. You said something, you knew it, you knew exactly. You can see through this person, you can see through their superficiality where other people can't see it. And you took it, said it, and kept going. And now you're going, holy shit, did I go too far? Now you're wondering if you pushed it too far. Right? And you're wondering if they really left, if they're gone for good. Right? They're not. They're not. They're acting like they're ignoring you, and I don't know how long they're going to play this game for, but they're just trying to get your attention. You really pissed this person off or stressed them out. The Queen of Swords, you got somebody who's acting cold and mad and just trying to make you jealous. So it's like a power struggle here, but they're trying to see how far they can push you. You will hear from this person, Page of Swords. You'll probably reach out to them first because you won't be able to hold back. But they're trying to see how far they can push you because you really struck a nerve in their pride. You really called them out. All right. I've got the Hanged Man too right now. So it's kind of sitting in limbo. They're just sitting there in silence, kind of hanging there, acting like they're letting go. But this person's going to see how far they can push your buttons. Sag, dang, jeez. That's for somebody because you guys know that is like all these readings are different. Every single one. All right, so the new moon, a personal issue reaches resolution. So it looks like you guys will resolve this during this new moon energy, this eclipse energy. All right. Looks like you need to kiss your person's wound and lick it better. Their ego wound. You have a lot of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have a fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. You have Pisces. Now you're afraid they really moved on from you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously childish or some sort of game. I would only be able to handle it for so long, too. Sometimes it's cute. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's like, come on. All right, let's see. Aries to Pisces. Queen Tiki. Their crack ego wound. Did I not say? Anne, hello. I forgot to say. I was going to wait till I was done with Sagittarius, Anne, and say hello, and then I almost forgot. All right. Somebody's not happy. Somebody missing you. You got an Aries on the fence going back and forth, but you could be making plans with an Aries. You have Taurus here, very attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry between you and a Taurus. It'll pull you guys together. Gemini's got more feelings than they're let it on. A little bit more time, they'll crack. Right. Cancer on their way in, slow but surely. Leo wants to end an argument. Looks like they're not playing games with you. They don't want to play games. Virgo's having a hard time committing. Taking their time too. Libra coming in really fast. All right, so a shift in energy, very passionate energy from Libra. And Scorpio's got love for you. They love your attention. Sagittarius, a player. Sagittarius, you're dealing with another Sag that's a player. Or somebody's just afraid to show you how much they love you or how much they really like you. So there is a facade going on here. Somebody is playing games. So you're going to have to call through your own people's bullshit, right? But somebody is definitely playing a little bit of game to see how far they can push you. Capricorn, we got messages coming in with Capricorn. Aquarius wanting to clear things up, right? They don't like the way things were left between the two of you. And Pisces coming back around, all right? You guys still got some work to do with each other. Bye, Lisa. Have a great weekend. Thank you for the help. All right, so Sag bringing the drama. Let's see what Capricorn does. All right, 221-21. The Mystic Storyteller Tarot. Oh, wait a minute. These aren't the cards. Sorry, Capricorn. These are the cards. 222-22 for Capricorn. All right, good number, Cappies. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Happy little goats. All right, 10 of Cups. The Lovers. Your challenge, though. Keep choosing the wrong lovers. Choosing too quickly. Unhealthy relationships got you down. Oh, that sounds so cute. Goat jammies. So your challenge is you just don't know how interested someone is, or you just don't know what to do. You keep finding yourself in unhealthy relations. But my heart, I love them. The heart wants what it wants. Your person, Knight of Swords. Oh, that dang Knight of Swords. Their challenge, the Hangman. They keep you hanging. They don't know which direction they're going in. They keep confusing you. They keep confusing you. Holy shit. The Knight of Swords and the Hangman. It's like 1 minute they think this, they say this, the next minute they're saying a different, 1 minute you're on the same page, next minute you're not. It's like, what is your truth? What do you believe in? Your person, very impulsive. They very chatty 1 minute, very silent the next minute. defensive at times too. Like if you call them out on their bullshit, if you call them out, they get even more defensive. And so this is where the Four of Cups, you're dealing with somebody unhealthy. You're dealing with somebody who's making you even question your own sanity. You're like, I'm just normal here. I'm just calling it as it is, and you're chasing your tail. And the problem is this person does not want to let go of you, but does not know where things are going. Has no clue. It's them. It's in their mind. This person here switches their attention so quickly. This person is ready for a battle all the time. This is somebody that has been through a lot and feels like the world's against them. You know, like there's always going to be, so for you, even no matter how loving you are, you feel like you're always on eggshells. Like you're going to be, this person is always ready for a fight or an argument. You're not going to get anywhere with this person arguing with this person. That doesn't mean you won't get anywhere with this person. You know, the Lover's card is here. There's love there. But arguing with this person is like a no-win situation. This person argues to argue. This person creates situations so that there's some sort of debate or, you know, some sort of situation going on here, and you're all confused, like, what the hell? One minute we're all cozy getting ready, and then next minute we're fighting and we're not talking for 3 days. Your person's got some figuring out to do, and it's not your problem. This is not your problem. Although, you know, you're in love with somebody, so I'm here to help. It's not your problem, and you're not going to be able to fix it, but you can't let this, it looks like you're shutting down. It looks like the unhealthiness of another person's lifestyle or a way of thinking is draining you. This is where you got to detach from your person a little bit and be like, you know what they do does not define their feelings for you. What they're doing defines their lifestyle, their life, their choices, their environment. And you're getting caught up in it. And it's a different type of personality for you. Your Earth, you know, you want somebody more stable, somebody more grounded, and yet you love somebody who is flighty. There it is, flighty for sure. You know, somebody here that, you know, 1 minute, and they're somebody that they don't see the consequences of changing their mind all the time. To them, it's just like word vomit, or like you say conversation, or it's like, you know, whatever. And for you, you're taking it seriously. Like everything they say is like, you know, you get real grounded in it, and you're like, well, damn, you just said this. But them, it's like, oh, another thing. They got distracted on something else. They already forgot they said something. So you may be hanging on or feeling stuck on a situation, and they're already past it. Really a difference in temperaments. And this person, you know, I can't figure out how I'm trying to, so I know this is a message for you. You know, the Hanged Man here is a challenge is, you know, I'm stuck. I don't know where we're going. I'm afraid of change. But I really don't want to lose you. So every time they do fuck up, they come back around real quick so that they can make sure that they can clean it up a little bit so that they don't completely lose you. So they are definitely dealing with issues of changing, having a hard time changing. You know, and the challenge is the Ten of Swords. So I don't know what's influencing this person is the Ten of Swords. I don't know if this person's just gone through a life of, remember I said they are always ready for a battle. They've been betrayed before, maybe by family, friends. They're going through a lot. Maybe maybe they betrayed you, you betrayed them. Maybe there's a relationship, you know, that went sour in the past and really hurt them. You know, this is somebody who's very defensive. And you're guilty until proven innocent with this person. I got a Queen of Swords. So I am picking up an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I see the Four Swords. So really what Spirit's saying here, Capricorn, is this is going to be, you know, you got the Four Cups, the Four Swords. Two things. One, contemplating on your own mental health here. Contemplating on, all right, you love this person. And so obviously this person's worth it for you. So, you know, they might be going through something. So you got to detach a little bit and pick your battles with this person. Now, the other thing is the Four of Swords. You could easily get pulled into their drama, easily pulled into thinking you did something wrong. This could be a situation where somebody could even make you think you did something wrong, you know, and you didn't. They might even believe you did something wrong and you know you didn't. You're going to have to be a strong one and not react. You're going to have to be the strong one and not react to everything that is said. Everything that is said with this person. You're going to have to decide, where am I going to breathe before I respond to this person? Is what I'm getting. Breathe before you respond to this person's text. And I got Queen of Wands. That's taking control of the situation. You got this. All right. Let's see what else I get. You got Gemini, Virgo, no, Gemini energy, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces. I'll take Cancer D. I'll take Cancer, stay by yourself, because all you guys want in your soulmates. And there's no dream relationship. There is no dream. Look at the bigger picture. So you got a Sagittarius energy here. So Sag energy can go two ways. You can either get all pissed off and be blunt and say something right in the moment, heat of the moment, and not give a shit and go to jail. Or you could look at the bigger picture and pick your battles and just know that if this person is worth it to you, we're all a little different. We all deal with things differently. And there's got to be a way to find some sort of common ground here. So without you affecting your emotional and mental well-being. All right. That's what I got. There's no such thing as being too outspoken. We were just having this conversation yesterday. I forget what was being said. Some of us think we're too much. Some of us think we're too little. Yeah, we gotta read a room, but outspoken people make other people uncomfortable, and people don't like to be uncomfortable but being uncomfortable makes us change. All right, even though it's uncomfortable. Let's see. Did I do Aries through? No, I didn't do Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. I almost missed it for Capricorn. Now, I wish I was always right. You know, I don't like, you know, when we're talking about the unspoken thing. I had a boss one time years ago look at me and say, quit being a freaking victim. And that hit hard because I thought at the time I was going through so much, and I thought I deserved it for some reason. Wait a minute, this just happened to me. And when he had said that, and it was very uncomfortable for me to deal with, I mean, I changed a lot. That was a turning point for me years ago. Aries, the Magician. Aries wanting to see where things go. So we see very, very attracted to you. Taurus has got love for you. All right. It was rude, but it was uncomfortable, but it was the best thing that ever said to me. So you got Taurus here who really does have love for you, and it looks like an offer coming in. Gemini, you got a runner energy with the Gemini, somebody here who avoids their problems. We have Cancer, the Star card. You both desire one another, so this should work itself out. Leo's got love for you. Leo will be reaching out to you here soon. Virgo desires you. You're definitely the one that's first place for them. Libra, the Tower card. There could be a breakup, shakeup, makeup. Scorpio, non-committal. Sagittarius, returning. Same shit, different day. Capricorn, Queen of Swords, communication coming in with a Capricorn. Capricorn's like, we got to make this work. Aquarius, you might be dealing with somebody who has unhealthy habits or friends or influence. Pisces has love for you, looks like emotional bond with you, and stepping up. Yeah. All right. You know why? I know you're saying never a victim, always a survivor, and that's true. But even that story too, what I've learned over the years, and from that victim mentality, was I was manifesting more situations like that into my life, because when you're in that mindset, that's what you're seeing. So I am a survivor and always being like that. But I'm also confirming that there's always something I have to survive from. So I'm always manifesting in a situation that I have to battle through or survive. Does that make sense? We create the stories we live in. 238. Conqueror. Taja. Thank you, Zenergy. All right, let's see. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you got the Star card. Get the first one today. I get you 8 of Cups underneath there. Some of you real strong, wondering what's out there. Are you going in the right direction? Are you on the right path? This is saying yes. You got something really good coming in for you, a blessing coming in for you. 4 of Wands, maybe even a reunion, a big milestone in your life. Your energy is about to shift, but you got to let go a little bit. You know, the Four of Pentacles, you're trying to control how everything happens. You're really holding on to how you think things should be. Ten of Wands, your person, and your person seems to be worn out, burnt out from work. The chemistry, the passion, very intense between the two of you. A lot of fire here. You know, you guys, it seems like you and this person, you trigger each other and you both lose it on one another, wearing each other out, but there's a lot of passion here, very intense connection. Your person has no patience. And your person is very impulsive, overreactive. There's anger too, like, you know, they just get triggered real easy and make impulsive decisions. You want more stability. That's all you're asking for. I just want more stability. Well, you know, you got the Strength card here. The challenge here is that this person triggers you so much, and there's always you know, you're losing your patience with this person, and this person loses their patience, and yet there's a strong connection here, but we're always fixing it. We're always trying, it's always hard. This person is difficult. This person is very difficult for you. A fireball. You know, you're always wondering if this is going to end in heartbreak or separation. It's always a make-up breakup. Always an apology, always a fixing things. It's like a pattern. And the more this person does this to you, the tighter you hold on, because you want security. You want this person to commit, but this person scares you. This person definitely always triggers this abandonment issue in you. And it's also like you just feel like you're on eggshells with this person too. I don't know what the hell the collective is doing today. Right? But you're in love with this person. You've got a difficult one, Aquarius, is what I've got for you. And it's about understanding one another, taking a step back and compromise. Because it looks like neither of you like to compromise. Neither of you really like to compromise. But this person gets heated quickly, and it looks like they, you know, they might be prideful. There's ego here. But you're the one that kind of gets hurt. You might not let this person know. You have the Four of Pentacles. It's like you hold on to your heart. You're not going to let people just see exactly what's going on. But this person disappointing you constantly. You think things are going fine. You just want stability. And then, this person makes irrational decisions or impulsive decisions really quick, loses control. And then, all of a sudden it's like, here we go again. It's back to normal. We're taking steps. There's an apology or there's communication again. And we're supposed to be normal again. And then we do it again and again and again. And I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like it goes, it stops. Where's this going? And I got the Ace of Cups, but the Lover's card. So compromise. It looks like communication, compromise, and it looks like another cycle. Leo energy, Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I mean, you have Earth here too. So it's a merry-go-round. It's time to release negativity. I hate to say it, but the Star card, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, it's like maybe you're supposed to move on. There's somebody better out there for you, somebody, that values you. But you love this person, but you have a choice here with the Lover's card. You're going around in circles with this one because you love this one. So nobody can tell you what to do. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right. Aries. You got Aries kind of silent, hanging there, still kind of keeping you stuck, not hearing from them. Taurus, you'll be together again. Gemini, got love for you, very romantic, deep romantic feelings. It looks like a date coming in. Cancer wants to work on it, right? They're still working your way. It looks like Leo doesn't want to lose this opportunity with you, so you got them scurrying back in. Virgo coming in for communication. Be careful of defensive energy. Libra, communication coming in. Finally a breakthrough. Scorpio, not going anywhere, non-committal. Sagittarius wants to make plans for the future. Capricorn, looking good. It looks like they want your attention. Aquarius, a reconciliation with an Aquarius, turning things around. And Pisces, Page of Wands. Pisces want to flirt with you. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. All right. All right, Pisces. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, here. All right. Guys can follow me soon on the road. I'm going on the road for 2 weeks, so you guys can, I'm going to do some campground readings. I got to get out in nature. So we're going to go look at the foliage all the way up New England. I'm going to take y'all with me. All right, let's see. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces, you're in love with a runner. Come on, guys. You're afraid to commit. One or the other. Your person, the Hermit, ghosting, and their problem, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They've got feelings for you. This is somebody that does not trust. They're emotionally unavailable. Pisces. You're chasing an emotionally unavailable recluse, somebody who chooses to be alone because they are afraid to let someone in. But you've seen a crack and you love this person, and this person gives you, I mean, if there's anybody that can get through to this person, you have. Challenge here. You're dealing with a controlling person, somebody, maybe military, somebody, challenge, you know, it's like, not stable energy. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries energy. 5 of Pentacles. I mean, this person thinks the world against them. Everything always goes wrong in their life. They struggle with letting go of control. Their focus is on money. This person might come across confident, but is really insecure. This person may have lost a lot in life, and so they have a hard time, like I said, giving up control. They don't want anybody to see how vulnerable they are, but you do, or you have. But when you get close to this person pulls away. And then you guys come back together, 3 of Cups, because you just love and support this person no matter what. You love being with this person. You would do anything for this person. And because you have a special kind of romantic bond, you know, you guys are both watery energies, so you may feel each other, you know, it confuses you, it makes you feel like this has got to be your person. I got Aries, Leo, Sag, a fire sign. And this is somebody that is acting way more confident than they really are. They're afraid to get hurt. They're emotionally unavailable. You're dealing with a definitely avoidant personality, possibly even slightly, you know, I don't usually say this a lot, but narcissistic, especially with the Emperor being the challenge. And of course, you are very empathic. So I am getting the Judgment card. You have the Page of Wands at the bottom here. And of course, the choice is always yours. I see, you know, they're coming back in. This is somebody that needs you. This is somebody that needs your energy. This is someone that needs your love. And so this is somebody that is going to come back around. And you guys will give this another chance. But this person definitely, when you start to get too close to this person will Do the dance again. What do you need to release? This is the new moon eclipse energy. I am seeing believe in the impossible too, Pisces. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries. Aries regretting everything they said, everything they did. They may ask for forgiveness. Taurus communicating with you. You're somebody they can see themselves with. Gemini's got you on their mind, but they need to make a decision. Cancer wants to play. You got some flirty energy with a Cancer. Leo, you've got non-committal energy with the Leo and controlling energy with the Leo. Dramatic. Virgo, Knight of Cups. Virgo got love for you, coming in with an offer. Libra, same thing. Scorpio, feels like you guys are meant to be together. Sagittarius might be the one that's emotionally unavailable. Capricorn desires you. Aquarius thinks there's too much drama between the two of you. And Pisces, discernment. All right, looks like you gotta create some boundaries, conversation, discernment. You know what to do, make a choice. Looks like you and another Pisces communicating. All right, guys, I love you. Yes, I'll be live in about 30 minutes. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Lisa. Take care.